And developing tonight, Democrats and Republicans have reached a stopgap spending bill to fund the Department of Homeland Security for another 2 weeks while negotiations continue over ICE tactics in Minneapolis. Meanwhile, here in California, Congressman Jimmy Gomez is trying to redirect billions of dollars in immigration enforcement funds to help lower housing costs. Jacqueline Hurtado explains.
For renters like Aura Vasquez, the cost of housing has become overwhelming.
Every month I pay about 30 to 40% of rent from my paycheck. So it is really a lot.
That's why when she heard a lawmaker was proposing a bill to invest billions of dollars into housing, she was relieved.
I think it's a great idea for a new law to come and invest that money in something that is here, local.
The proposal comes from California Congressman Jimmy Gomez. His bill would redirect $175 billion currently allocated for immigration enforcement towards housing affordability programs.
I want to tackle the $175 billion that's going into ICE and CBP that is destructive for our democracy. To be taking that and putting into something that will help build up our democracy is by restoring people's faith that our system can work. And you do that by giving them opportunities.
The legislation includes a monthly rent tax credit for families spending more than 30% of their income on rent, down payment assistance for first-generation home buyers, and incentives to convert vacant office buildings into affordable housing.
So a lot of these folks have to put up their own money and build things in order to get those tax credits. So it's harder to scam because they're not going to be getting direct payments.
But Republicans strongly oppose the proposal, arguing it would weaken the immigration enforcement.
Defunding DHS is a spectacularly ignorant thing to do.
Roxanne Hogue, chair of the Republican Party of Los Angeles County, says the funding shift could put public safety at risk.
You can't have a country if you don't have a border. And if no one believes me, try to sneak into another country and live and work there. Nobody allows it.
Gomez's plan is backed by members of the Congressional Progressive Caucus, including Representative Judy Chu, who says the bill is urgently needed.
Too many people are having a hard time finding housing, affordable housing. And what this would do is divert those funds from Homeland Security and then provide for renters' tax credits.
Supporters argue that the bill tackles two issues at once: housing affordability and what they describe as excessive immigration enforcement.
And I hope that a lot of elected officials eventually realize that what matters to us is not only a safe border, but also having the right to housing that we can afford, maybe eventually being able to buy a home.
And as lawmakers debate how federal dollars should be spent, renters like Aura said the outcome could determine whether they can afford to stay in their communities they call home.